Mute. Busy. Memang nggak dapet ya? Aku udah dapet, Mame.
Kevin, please mute your microphone.
Oh, mute. Oke.
For all the participants, please mute your microphone so we can focusing on one source. We will start at 3, ya.
Masih di sini kok tidak terganggu gitu? Masih di sini depan tidak terganggu tuh?
Page now.
Good afternoon. We shall begin the first virtual commencement exercises and moving up ceremony in a minute. To preserve the solemnity of the occasion, please be reminded to observe the following. See to it that your internet connectivity is secured. You may take photos or screenshot as the program commences. Everyone's utmost cooperation is expected. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, students, parents, and teachers. Welcome to our second commencement exercises and fifth moving up ceremony. Due to the current situation, we had to move the venue from a cozy ballroom to the warmth of our home. Anyway, the most important relies in the ability to share this moment together. Although we can't physically be close to each other, our heart and thoughts are with the grade 9 and 12 students this afternoon. The 7 mental traits they have demonstrated during their schooling were once again developed in order to put together the different pieces of this event. It included, among others, morally upright. Students respected the decision to have this new graduation format. Never too busy to lend a helping hand. Students were assigned duties which were completed quickly. Tech savvy, video recording and editing were done by our students. Or able leaders. Leadership for this year's graduation was shared between students and teachers. This new format will combine both recorded and live items that will be announced by our MCs. We would like to thank all the teachers and technicians that made this event possible. And we hope that this first virtual moving up and commencement exercises ceremony will be a memorable experience for everyone. Have a great afternoon and congratulations to our graduating students.
A pleasant afternoon to everyone. We're much honored today to grace the second commencement exercises and the fifth moving up ceremony of Ontari Intercultural School Grand Surya Secondary School Class of 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we please warmly welcome Ibu Tati Agus, Ibu Clarissa Subagio, and Ibu Linda Wijaya of the Yayasan Cemerlang Anak Mentari Indonesia. The school administration, led by Pak Hari Wibowo, Secondary Indonesian Principal, Mr. Fabian Rosalot, Secondary English Principal, Ms. Vilma Austria, Executive and Grade School Principal, Ibu Yohanita Iren, Grade School Indonesian Principal, and the faculty and staff of Mentari Intercultural School, Grand Surya Secondary School.
Let us give salutation to our national anthem, the Indonesia Raya.
Let us remain in silence in the presence of God. Dear God, give grace and courage to the ones who have worked hard and now greet this special time of graduation. We thank you for guiding and protecting them to this point. All praise and glory to you. Inspire the graduates to put the good use of knowledge, skills, and life lessons gained through their education. A chapter has closed and another eagerly waits. Pave their road with opportunities and inspire them to live with hope and in this incredible journey called life. Continue to bless the graduates with love, protection, mercy, strength, and wisdom. Amen.
To deliver her welcome remarks, let us listen to Ibu Tati Agus, our school director.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya second commencement exercises. I'm truly honored to talk and celebrate each and every one of you and all of your accomplishments. I know and understand that the circumstances of this batch graduation may not be the same, and we have a different, unusual way of ceremony this year. But indeed, this batch of 2020 is the chosen class, the pandemic class that made a historic in time with all others in the entire world who are striving to graduate with you. For sure, this is not the ceremony that you have dreamed of, even though there is no walk to the stage or throwing the cap onto the air. Your ceremony are celebrated memorably, a step towards something that we will always remember of this. All of your hard work has finally paid off, and you are moving on to the next phase of your educations and life, and be ready to face the real world and challenge in the future. You have planned for your next stage. Some of you might still stay in Indonesia, while others might go out abroad. Don't be afraid to take the risk. Explore all possibilities that you can get. Soar high and keep going. Move forward and climb high. Be the change that you can be to make the world a better place. Be creative to be survived, especially in these challenging times. Never to stop dreams. As Steven Spielberg says, a real dream is something that not only hangs on to you, but you will hang on to it. And it will power you through every obstacle that people and your environment will throw against you. We might feel uncertain about the future, and things might not be the same as they were before, but we who celebrate what you have done and your achievement today are certain that you will shine and make us proud of you someday. Thank you, parents, for all your continued support. Thank you to our dear principals, teachers, and staffs for making this virtual graduation possible and memorable. Without all of your hard works, we might not have it. Congratulations, class of 2020. Always remember that you are our families, the Mentari family. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Ibu Tati.
To introduce our guest speaker to share her success story, may we call on Chloe Putri Gunawan, grade 9, class 2020.
Today, I've been given the privilege to introduce our guest speaker, whose achievements are quite notable at a very young age. After graduating from the University of Wisconsin at Madison with a degree in biochemistry and global health in 2013, our guest speaker pursued a career in biochemistry as a research scientist in a pharmaceutical company in Seattle for almost 3 years. In 2016, she decided to move back to Indonesia to work in several tech companies such as M Clinica and Traveloka. In 2018, she with her friends started to work on her own project, Yayasan Generasi Maju Berkarya. To this present day, she is working full-time as the co-founder and the chief product officer of Yayasan Generasi Maju Berkarya, which programs include Generation Girl and Pengajar Belajar. One of the programs, which is a non-profit organization that aims to empower women in the STEM field, is the Generation Girl, where they hold boot camps for girls who want to learn to code for free. I am honored to present to you today our guest speaker, a woman of virtue and simplicity, Miss Tanya Suryato.
Hi, greetings, and congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm very proud of all of you in the graduating class, all the teachers and mentors, and of course, parents and family who guided the graduates through these tough times. My name is Tanya, and I'm very honored to be given the opportunity to speak to you, the graduating class of 2020. This year has been a year of uncertainties and firsts for all of us. First time having to go through a pandemic, first time moving school to be completely online, first time celebrating birthdays virtually with our loved ones, and first time having to graduate online for all of you. We all know that graduating is a big achievement at all times, but to be able to graduate during these tough times is really cool. But your last few months as 12th graders would be spent studying online and then graduating virtually. I'm sure you are looking forward to celebrating with your family and peers, and this situation is definitely not expected. However, I think that this is your chance to show how tough your generation really is. So what does graduating from high school really means? I believe that it is a passage to adulthood for many of you. It's where you get to be more independent, you get to decide what's most important for you, and where you will fail and succeed in trying to find your own passion and the values that you want to live by. It may seem daunting and scary, especially with the global pandemic and the current state of the world and just how uncertain everything is right now. And even your first year of university will be completely different as you have to navigate it under the new normal. But this means that you need to strive harder and grow up faster than any other generations have. I do have some words of advice to share based on my personal experience. First and foremost, take chances and explore. I graduated high school with a plan to become a doctor. Now I run my own nonprofit organization. Things definitely didn't go as my 17-year-old self has planned, but I'm really happy to be where I am right now. And this all happens because I took any opportunities that I have and really explored all my options. I went to the University of Wisconsin in Madison and majored in biochemistry as a pre-med, thinking that I want to be a doctor later on. However, on my junior year, I decided that being a doctor is not my calling. I decided to take a second major in global health since I was always interested in the United Nations and I wish that I can make bigger impacts. So I was also super highly involved in various organizations and extracurricular outside of my school. And this is actually what leads me to find causes that I really care about and fields that I want to pursue in my career. Even throughout my career, I switched industries from being a research scientist in pharmaceutical companies to being a product manager in tech companies until I finally found my calling. Fast forward to now, after a couple of years of working in various tech startups in the region, I co-founded Generation Girl, a nonprofit aiming to empower women and girls in science, technology, engineering, and math. And now I fully focus on growing this organization, and finally I'm doing what I'm passionate about and creating impact in a field that I excel at. All this happens because my plans of becoming a doctor fell through. Well, not necessarily because I want to, but because I took out any opportunities that I have that aligns with my beliefs. I explored other classes outside of my major and organizations that I can be involved in outside of class. Even throughout my career, I didn't let my major dictate my path and take any opportunities that seem interesting to me. This allows me to become the person that I am today. My second advice, do not be afraid to fail. Failure will allow you to come out stronger. And this is because you learn from past mistakes and figure out how to do things better. It is okay to fail. Failure makes you learn about yourself, your strengths, and your weaknesses. What is important is how you rise up from the failure. For me, I had to go through many trials and errors to get to pursue what I'm doing right now. And I also had an experience that actually changed my mindset in accepting failures. I was a straight A student back in high school. I graduated with flying colors amongst my graduating class. When I went to university, however, I learned it the hard way. University was a different battleground, as I had to compete with thousands of peers who were way smarter than me. And I failed one of the classes I took. Not having failed up until high school didn't really train me well on how to process failures. I remember calling my parents right after I heard the news and just crying my eyes out. But my family was there to console me and told me that it's okay to fail. You just need to remember how to bounce up. And this stuck with me. I changed my attitude towards failure and treats it as a way for me to find my own strengths and weaknesses. It also trained me to be embracing failures as a way to find what I'm actually passionate about. And even though things are uncertain right now for everyone, as long as you have no fear in failing and trying, I believe you'll be able to figure it out and arise from these situations. Lastly, find support in each other. Find communities for you to share your passion with and those who will support you no matter what. They can be your family, friends, or even strangers who share the same dream as you. By working together, you become stronger and you will have each other to help you up when you fall down. And especially during these hard times, the power of community and your support system will matter the most. So don't forget to thank your family and friends who have been there to support you to get to where you are right now. Class of 2020, you are the next generation of leaders and change makers. And with all the challenges that's happening right now, it's really easy to be cynical and selfish. But I hope that you all will not be afraid to fail and take any chances coming your way, because this is your time to show your power, that you can make your changes through your actions. Congratulations again, class of 2020, and congratulations to all proud parents and family. Here's to wishing all graduates great success despite the uncertainties ahead and for embracing failures and taking chances. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that inspiring story of success, Ms. Tanya Suryanto.
May we now welcome the junior high school class of 2020 of the Bentari Intercultural School, Grand Surya. The names of the completers will be called by Mr. Giles Mark Argula and Ibu Herlija Simanulang, 9A Homeroom Advisors, Mr. Michael Angelo Bardinas, and Pa Handani Winarti, 9B Homeroom Advisors.
Charlene, Milini, Darren Reines Yasim, Edward Amtolis, Evelyn C, Excel Kumala, Gilbert Owen, Gisela Clarissa Suwarta, Hansel Sebastian, Hansen Johannes, Jason Theodore Cipto, Karuna Girinanda Putra,
Kelia Nirwana, Kenneth Chayadi, Kenny Christian, Kevin Sirivedana Shi, Chloe Putri Gunawan, Luciana Geraldine, Michelle I. Shimujima, Nadia Victoria Anga, Nathanael Andrew Martin, Rika Sumantri, Rivaldo Darsono, Severiano Kenzi Gisnoyo Aliadi, Vienna Ancelia Christi,
Anna Asha Haling, Brian Stevenson Ko, Carlos Wong, Daniel Sebastian Alexander Gunawan, Darren Octavian Ang, Diro Ja, Aileen Yung, Erika Theodora Corniawan, Evander Gilbertrio, Evelyn Wo, Evelyn Chandra, Giselle Angelica,
Ian Mulia Chwandi, Jonathan Luin, Jonathan Sugondo, Justin Wine, Kevin William Hermanus, Michelle Evangelina, Samuel Cornelius Simon, Sergio Ivan Wijaya, Shane Nicole Virginia, Shanice Mao, Sherlyn Liu, Vito Valentino Laiskodat,
Every year, we proudly recognize a distinguished group of students who have shown academic excellence and strength of character in the years of stay in this school. Today, we celebrate their success and progress. We will be acknowledging their tremendous effort and hard work in their mission to be the ideal Mentari student.
The Most Improved Student Award is given to the student who has manifested a remarkable improvement in all aspects of school life: citizenship, volunteerism, involvement in school activities, and more so in the field of academics.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Most Improved Student Award to Rivaldo Dassono. Congratulations, Rivaldo.
Thank you, sir.
The Academic Achievement Award is given to a student who has shown academic excellence across subject areas, both in national and Cambridge curricula in the junior high school.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Academic Achievement Award to Luciana Geraldine. Congratulations, Luciana.
The Mentari Values Award is given to the student who exhibits consistent adherence to the 7 Mentari traits: morally upright, engaging communicator, never too busy to lend a helping hand, tech savvy, able leader, responsible citizen, innovator, and problem solver.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Mentari Awards to Chloe Putri Gunawan. Congratulations, Chloe. Let us give her a warm round of applause.
Congratulations to our grade 9 students for completing the junior high school curriculum. They are now ready to embark on their journey to senior high school.
As the grade 9 students are about to step into the senior high school curriculum, may we call on Cheryl Natania Putri Sawingo of grade 10 to deliver her welcome remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cheryl, and I'm a grade 10 student. First of all, I would like to express my warmest congratulations for the successful completion of your middle school education. I am aware it has not been easy, but you're all standing here today, so you can all clap for yourselves, knowing that the efforts you've exerted are all paid off. On behalf of the senior high school students, I'm greatly honored to have the opportunity to welcome you all grade 9 students to the next phase of your high school life, which you'll be setting on soon. As a high school student myself, I would want to have an enjoyable school life. Although I get busy with lots of schoolwork, but having great friends and awesome teachers really compensate for it. My high school experience so far has been nothing but pleasant, and I love my class's solidarity and the events that the school has in store for us. Junior high and senior high are completely different, especially when we talk about the tasks we need to accomplish and the behaviors we need to manifest. Mock exams for IGCSE and even preparations for IGCSE itself are just two of the things you need to anticipate. You also need to start thinking about your future career and which university you would take. Although it may seem hard, if you work hard, be diligent, and also be responsible, I'm sure you can all do it well. As you become a senior high school student, you start maturing more and behaving more. You will also have a better attitude and stronger sense of workmanship, especially since you will have younger batches that look up to you. Remember that respect is earned. The Mentari values, which are always emphasized to us, particularly during orientation, will also be demonstrated consciously and unconsciously as we fulfill our schoolwork and expand our horizon. Now, to end this speech, I wholeheartedly wish that you all have a memorable and exciting high school experience, and that you will bring with you the Mentari values that you have wherever you may go. Good luck, and always strive to be the best version of yourself. Thank you.
answer to these facts.
I'm a party girl, she just wanna have fun.
Why is everything strong?
Man, this beat got me feeling like the franchise boy in this bitch. Lean with it, rock with it.
Thank you, Cheryl and grade 10.
To deliver their gratitude speech on behalf of the grade 9 students, let us welcome Giselle Angelica, class of 2020.
Ibu Tatiaga, School Director of Atari Agricultural School, Grand Surya. Ibu Clarissa Subagio, Executive Director of Atari Agricultural School, Jakarta. Ibu Linda Wijaya, Executive Director of Atari Agricultural School, Bintaro. Our respected principals, dear teachers, beloved parents, and my fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon. As we all know, we're here gathered today to celebrate the moving up ceremony of Class 2020. I, Giselle Angelica, am honored to have been given the opportunity to speak to you all today. First of all, I would like to say thank you to everyone who have shaped us into the people we all are today, our supportive principals, teachers, parents, friends. We all have made this day possible. Looking back on these past years, we've made plenty of memories, both good and bad, and which we can look back upon and laugh. Just like C.S. Lewis mentioned, isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different. Hence, as we close another chapter, I am filled with excitement and anticipation as the next stage of my life is about to begin. To all my teachers, I would like to say thank you for everything that you've done for us. I know that we complain and can be annoying most of the time, but just know that we really appreciate your efforts in trying to bring out the better version of ourselves. On behalf of everyone, I would like to say a huge thank you to all our teachers, especially our homework advisors, Badani, Mr. Michael, Bu Halija, Mr. Bark, who made our last year in junior high school memorable. To our parents, I would like to say a huge thank you for everything that you've done for us. For your words of encouragement and constant support, you guys really help us throughout our school year. Thank you for your guidance and patience as you continue to shape us into who we all are today. Thank you for your life advice and always reminding us to appreciate the little things in life. Believe it or not, we would not be here without you guys. To my batchmates, I have known you all for a really long time, and I know that every one of us has something unique. We all are unique in our own way. So as we move on to the next stage of our life, please keep this in mind. Aim high and never doubt yourself. No matter what people say, always follow your passion and always stay true to yourself. Throughout our junior high school years, we've encountered plenty of struggles and failures, but we've always managed to get back up and learn something from it. Therefore, every single time we stand right back up, the more we are prepared for what awaits us in the future. Without us knowing, we've made it pretty far.
Just another 3 years before life gets serious in college and all that work life. Hence, let's make the most out of our teenage years before it is time for us to step into the real world. Again, congratulations that are moving up. Thank you guys for everything and see you all on top.
Thank you, Giselle.
To share their vision and passion of achieving their ambitions and creating a better world that they are about to pursue, let us all welcome with a warm applause the grade 9 students, class of 2020, to serenade us.
I gave the word, now in the morning I sleep. Now the ocean is there, walking down
Please don't move the mouse.
Thank you, grade 9.
May we now call on Pak Hari Wibowo, our Indonesian principal, to present to Ibu Tati Agus of the Yayasan Cemerlang Anak Mentari Indonesia the candidates for graduation. Secondary school class of 2020 of the Mentari Intercultural School, Grand Surya.
Ibu Tati Agus, I have the honor to present to you the 12 candidates for graduation for school year 2019-2020, who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the Minister of Education and the Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya, and who, by the recommendation of the faculty, may now be granted their secondary diploma.
By the power vested in me by the Ministry of Education and the Yayasan Cemerlang Anak Mentari Indonesia, you are now conferred your secondary diploma, and I now declare you graduates of senior high school class of 2020. Congratulations.
Caroline Antolis. Dana Jayu Shi. Evan Reynaldo. Viola Jacinta Howijaya. Jason Thaddeus. Danny George. Gisela. Natasha Madeline Suisanto. Raymond Brilliant Chen. Finley Asrin. Tanesia. Wilberten. Congratulations, batch 2020.
Today, we continue to celebrate and honor students who consistently exhibit dedication and commitment to academic excellence, outstanding leadership, and holistic education. Our school administrators and the Board of Yayasan members will recognize our distinguished students.
The Loyalty Award is the school's way of showing gratitude to the graduating student and his or her parents for remaining loyal to Mentari School from kindergarten until the present.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Loyalty Award to Danajaya Sie, Natasha Madeline Swisanto, and Tanesia. Congratulations, Dana, Natasha, and Tanesia.
The Most Improved Student Award is given to the student who has manifested a remarkable improvement in all aspects of school life: citizenship, volunteerism, involvement in school activities, and more so in the field of academics.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Most Improved Student Award to Kishela. Congratulations, Kishela.
The Leadership Award is given to the student who demonstrated outstanding vision, dedication, and commitment to the excellence in the service of, but not limited to, the Mentari community.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Leadership Award to Raymond Brilliant Chen. Congratulations, Raymond.
The Outstanding Academic Achievement Award is given to a student who has shown academic excellence across subject areas, both in national and Cambridge curricula in the senior high school.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Academic Achievement Award to Suli As. Mentari Intercultural School Grand.
The School Directors Award is given to a well-rounded student who has shown exemplary academic performance and leadership, social and spiritual growth, and consistent adherence to the 7 Mentari traits. This student shows perseverance, responsibility, creativity and resourcefulness, care for the environment, and open-mindedness.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly present the Directors Award to Natasha Madeline Sui Santo. Congratulations, Natasha. Let us give her a warm round of applause.
The Grand Mentari School Award is given to the student who exemplifies the 7 Mentari traits: morally upright, engaging communicator, never too busy to lend a helping hand, tech savvy, able leader, responsible citizen, innovator, and problem solver. The awardee demonstrates not just academic excellence, but also awareness and concern, a sense of responsibility, and the skills and attitudes needed to make an effective contribution to society.
Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya proudly presents the Grand Mentari School Award to Tanisha. Let us give her a warm round of applause.
Thank you, Ibu Tati, Ibu Risa, Ibu Linda, Miss Vilma, Pak Hari, and Mr. Fabian.
May we now welcome Suli Aswi, this year's recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, to speak on behalf of the graduates.
2020 is really an unforgettable year for our batch. Around 365 days ago, we literally planned to stay a week in a villa at Bandung for our farewell party. We've planned a lot of stuff to do, places to go, and even we've searched for the cheapest villa and counted the total budget cost. However, things have changed drastically. After months of preparation and waking up earlier than usual, our national examination was canceled and spent the rest of our school year in home-based learning, where we were supposed to play and do crazy things together, study face-to-face with our teachers, march together for graduation, but all of a sudden, in an instant, social distancing becomes a thing. So as regular video calls, overwhelming WhatsApp reminders, overflowing Google Classroom tasks, and a number of Zoom meetings. We are truly the saddest batch, aren't we? Ibu Tati Agus, the School Director of Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya, Ibu Clarissa Subagio, the Executive Director of Mentari Intercultural School Jakarta, Ibu Linda Wijaya, the Executive Director of Mentari Intercultural School Bintaro, our respected principals, Ibu Nita, Ibu Filma, Pak Fabian, and Pak Hari. Dear teachers, beloved parents, and my fellow graduates, a pleasant afternoon. I am Surya Sri, and it is an honor for me to represent our batch for today's unforgettable event. Today is the day we've been waiting for, my dear classmates and friends. It is our final day of being high school students. It is such a happy yet unhappy day to see. Can you even imagine it? How are we going to separate from each other after these 6 years we've been together in high school? From the first day we met as strangers until we drew a line of connection to each other. From being noisy and excited students down to united and bonded students in our class. From the way all of you treated and supported each other as friends to becoming one family. One moment I will never forget is when my father passed away. You came and comforted me, bought me some food to eat, and even Tanisha fed me with her own hands. That time I was speechless, but I have realized that I am so blessed and grateful for having friends like you guys. Moreover, I won't forget the place where we first met, which is in our beloved school, Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya. It is the place that became a witness of our sadness, excitement, fear, and happiness. Thank you, Mentari, for being our playground at the same time as our study room. For all of the administrators, teachers, staff, general services, and security personnel, you are our angels. Thank you for teaching and encouraging us to be a better person. Although it is hard for us to remember all of the lessons you've taught us in our class, but rest assured, we will always remember all of the life lessons and experiences you've imparted to us. As Pak Dani always says, determine your life goals, because without it, you can't live your life. The first time we heard it, we made it into a joke. Sorry for that, Pak. But now, we know what Pak Dani meant is not wrong. Thank you too for the time we spent together, especially when we shared inspirational, horror, and crazy stories during break or free time, when we played cards together not as a teacher and students, but as friends, when we ate and cooked food together during lit camp, when we played fun educational games inside the class, and when our teachers pushed us to work harder and they believed that we can be better. There has been a lot of interesting activities in the different subjects that really spiced up our high school life. We were given stunning projects such as debate and speech delivery, school magazine and storybook in English, roller coaster in Physica, research paper in physics, among others. Then we also had science fun experiments like making bioplastics, testing acetic acid, experiment using chicken's heart, and many more. Aside from that, our entrepreneurship day helped us develop our potential of starting our own little business at a young age. In addition, we were also given a chance to help and share through community service spearheaded by religion classes. Through this activity, not only we were able to socialize with the orphans and elders, but also we were able to realize how fortunate we are. We should be grateful that we may not have the perfect life, but we are blessed with the best education and best people around us. On the other hand, we also would like to apologize for all of our mistakes. From the first day of school where Willie made Padani super mad because of playing teacher's chair, then we got scolded by Paharis and all of the teachers because we skipped school for a day after tryout and took study for the reason to go home. Then there's Natasha who always took the first step to question our teachers' instructions or initiate a sort of arguments with them, and also eating kwachi or playing chaksa cards secretly during lessons for almost every subject. For all those mischievous acts we did, we are sincerely sorry. Be assured that as we move forward to the next chapter of our lives, we will bring with us all of the good lessons and things we got from all of you. And one day, you will be proud of each one of us. We will carry with us the Mentari values you inculcated us. For our younger sisters and brothers, here are some messages for you from your seniors. High school life is much different from yours because you will encounter a lot more obstacles from finding universities until determining your major. Trust me, time passes really fast, and you will just be surprised on how things turn out. Even me, I can't still believe that it is now the last day of our high school life, and we are about to begin a new chapter in our life. Besides, don't lose hope and keep the positive spirit. Spend your time as productive as it can be. Join organizations, competitions, and school activities. This will make your life more colorful than before. If you need help or anything, please don't hesitate to contact us. We will always be there for you. For our dearest parents, words are not enough to express how grateful we are for having you, for always being our supporters, and for constantly giving positive vibes to us. Without your prayers, your guidance, and love, we can't be here at our final stage of being high school students. Thank you for letting us be part of the Mentari family. One day, we will make you proud. And lastly, congratulations to all my fellow graduates who become my friends and turn out to be my second family. Now, it is time for us to look forward, to take the next step of life, and to go through the new challenge, which is the college life. Forget how we miserably ended the school year or how we learned and spent time virtually. But instead, let us all remember the memories we've built and kept for these 6 years together. As Sir Michael always says, everything happens for a reason. Search and do all the positive things you can. Don't make this simple thing become a lot more frustrating things to your life. As we spread our wings and show to the world what we've got, let us not forget what our alma mater taught us. That we, students of Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya, are morally upright, engaging communicators, never busy to lend a helping hand, tech-savvy, able leaders, responsible citizens, and innovators and problem solvers. As we all reach our own dreams, I hope we will not cut the lines we've made this far. And I hope Batch 2020 will always be an unforgettable class, will always be a solid class and a great class. Remember that we are different and we already made a new history in this world. Till we meet again, comrades, keep safe and stay healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Suli.
Let us watch and listen to the batch history, arranged by Natasha Madeline Subisanto, Suli Asri, and Viola Yashinta Hawijaya, as they render their graduation video.
You gotta help me, losing my mind. Keep forgetting the feeling you wanna leave this all behind. Thought we were all strong, thought we were holding on. I believe No, they don't teach you this in school. Now my heart's breaking and I don't know what to do. Thought we were going strong. Thought we were holding on, aren't we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make someone. We can live forever. All of the rumors, all of the fights, but we always find a way to make it out alive. Thought we were going strong. Thought we were holding on. Are we? You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. Many bars, expensive cars, multi rooms, tattoos, Gucci red, private planes. They don't mean anything. The truth is out. I realize that without you here, life is just a lie. This is not the end. This is not the end. We can make it. You know, you and me. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can make some more. We can live forever. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. You and me got a whole lot of history. So don't let it go. We can be someone. We can live forever. So don't let me go. So don't let me go. We can live forever. Baby, don't you know? Baby, don't you know? We can live forever. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back you.
On behalf of the parents of the graduating class, may we welcome Ibu Yana Cynthia Nachoa, parent of Suli Aswi, to deliver her message to the graduates.
Salam sehat dan sejahtera saya ucapkan untuk kalian semua, terutama kepada Yayasan Cemerlang Anak Mentari Indonesia, Ibu Tati, para guru-guru, dan para staf-staf yang berada di Sekolah Mentari Interkultural Grand Surya. Saya Yane, orang tua Suli Asri, anak kelas 12. Saya ingin menyampaikan walaupun kita berada dalam kondisi pandemi ini, kita tetap harus semangat dan positive thinking dalam menghadapinya. Saya juga turut prihatin dan berharap kepada murid-murid angkatan 2020 yang juga bisa disebut dengan angkatan COVID-19, walaupun dalam keadaan seperti ini, kita harus tetap semangat dan pantang menyerah dalam belajar demi mencapai cita-cita kalian dan sukses di kemudian harinya. Untuk para guru-guru yang banyak berkorban waktu dan tenaga demi mendidik, mengajar, membimbing, mengayomi anak-anak murid mereka tanpa mengenal lelah dalam menghadapi berbagai macam tingkah laku dan sifat-sifat anak-anak muridnya yang mungkin membuat kesal para guru-guru. Saya salut para guru-guru tetap sabar, semangat, dan selalu membimbing mereka demi kesuksesan anak-anaknya. Terima kasih yang sebesar-besarnya untuk jerih payah dan usaha para guru-guru dalam menyayangi mereka dalam suka maupun duka. Dan untuk kedepannya, semoga Yayasan Cemerlang Anak Mentari Indonesia dan Sekolah Mentari Intercultural Grand Surya tambah sukses dan dapat menghasilkan banyak anak-anak murid yang sukses di kemudian harinya. Semangat anak-anakku, salam sukses.
Thank you, Ibu Yana.
To lead the graduates in the MISGS Students Pledge, let us welcome Raymond Brilliantchen, this year's recipient of Leadership Award.
My fellow graduates, please raise your right hand and let's all recite the loyalty pledge to our school. We, the graduating students of Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya class of 2020, do hereby declare our loyalty pledge to our school. That we will treasure in our hearts the ideals, honor, and values for the alma mater. That we are grateful for the true guidance, knowledge, and protection our school given us. That we are equally indebted to our teachers and our school for the unselfish devotion they have given us. And that we shall strive hard to be good and useful members of our community in order to be worthy of the name and honor of the alma mater. So help us God.
Let us all be proud to sing the school song Way Back to the Sun, composed by Cindy Ongko Putri, alumna of MISJ 2009 and MISB 2011.
To face the world on our own as the year passed, which feels so fast. We get older. Hey, our brothers and sisters to help keep us together. We can go away from here. We can say goodbye to everything. We will use everything we are. In this great big world, we seem so far, but no matter where we stand, we are one. And we know that our journey's begun, and we'll find a way back. We want to be, now we believe, to be free. It doesn't take much, set it on. Just a heart and a will to carry on. As the years pass, which feels so fast, we get older. But here are our brothers and sisters to help keep it together. We can go away from here. We can say goodbye to everything. We will use everything we are in this great big world which seems so far.
We can go away from here. We can say goodbye to everything. We can use everything we are. In this great big world which seems so far. And no matter where we stand, we are one. And we know that our journey's begun. And we'll find
Please remain in silence for the benediction to be given by Ibu Tati Agus.
On behalf of Mentari Intercultural School Grand Surya Secondary School, we would like to thank you everyone who in one way or another has contributed in making this school year a successful one. Congratulations to our very dear parents and to our graduates. May you soar high in your dreams and return to your alma mater with honor in serving the world. Congratulations to all of you.
This marks the end of this year's commencement ceremony.
Please stay with us for our community singing Hymne Guru.
I am Virginia, grade 11 student.
And I am Aldian, grade 11 student. Thank you and have a great evening to everyone.
Thank you everyone for the participation today. I hope you have a great day today. Thank you.